the roof is over 20 years old. I'm looking at it from here. I'm going to go up on top, but I don't think it is. So that's good.
Good.
I think it's less than that.
So that's one of the insurance things to be concerned about.
The other one is what they call a 4-point.
Okay.
And if they go through, and that's the frustrating thing. Now, the good news is that we've got more insurance companies coming in. It used to be we only had one, Citizens.
Mhm.
And now more and more are coming in. But all these insurance companies are requesting different types of forms and different types of questions.
Mhm.
So the important thing for this couple, I guess his name is Ross.
Ross and Denise.
Ross and Denise is to identify who they want to go with their insurance.
Okay.
Sooner the better.
Okay, and is there one that you would recommend?
The stress of we're supposed to close tomorrow, but we need this form and that kind of stuff. So
Now, is there one that's better than the other, or after you inspect the house that you would be able to recommend?
No, they should shop around and get the best deal they can.
Okay.
Find a good agent. I'm sure there's people in your office that know good agents. And what this probably is a pretty very well been a sea turtle or whatever making a hole in there, but they've got a little erosion that they want to take care of.
Oh, sea turtles try and get in there?
Yeah, could be. They dig little holes around. This is an easy fix, so all they need to do is fill it a little bit. You can see one of the sprinkler things of pipes, so it should be filled up to here and sodded.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an easy thing to do.
Great.
Yeah, this is a grounding rod for the pool.
Yay, we have water.
We have water.
Good.
And we have overhead electric going through the trees. And that's okay, that's fine. But, and it's actually no problem at all right now, but as the years go on, I would recommend if they ever see the branches or leaves covering getting close to that wire, to call the power department, which I believe is Withlahoochee out here, I'm not positive. And they'll come out at no charge, I believe, and trim that tree off, because just like the water, they're responsible from there to here. And we don't want tree limbs or anything obstructing that, because it wears on them.
Okay.
And down here in Florida, we're on sand. So the big deal is everyone thinks, oh my gosh, I've got a crack, so I've got
A sinkhole.
a sinkhole. But that's not the case. Every house, I can go to every house in this neighborhood and find a crack. So what you have to determine is the size of the cracks, and are there any corresponding cracks on the inside. As you can see, this is cracked a little bit. And we got another little critter going down there. But this isn't even part of the structure of the house. It's really a decorative
Planter.
Yeah. So this kind of stuff doesn't bother me at all.
Good.
But what I would do is, it looks like the house is going to need to be, it doesn't have to be, but I would paint it. And whenever anyone sees a crack, and they will, as long as you can't put a quarter in it, there's not a problem.
Okay.
Like this, I can't put a quarter in.
Good rule of thumb.
Yeah. And there's another hole.
Oh, wow.
But again, on holes like that, what I did, you see how they dug that up?
Mm-hmm.
What I did is put mothballs down there. They hate mothballs.
Okay.
Let it go a day or two and then fill it up again. Leave the mothballs down there and they'll go find another home somewhere.
Good.
But that is probably, right there is probably one of those turtles. Looks like the ladies kicked it up. And I had it in my house too, and that's how I got rid of them.
Okay.
But they're really not going to do any harm, but it's just...
Curious critters.
Yeah.
Trying to get some shade.
Right.